Want to do commentary of the parade?
You want to?
Both of us.
Everybody.
Huh? Neither do I. That's the cool part of it. Like, pop-up video styles. Whatever comes up. You have to keep it PG rated though.
That'd be hard.
I know.
Especially now that you said that.
Next family.
Man, it'd be good to have extra mic thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pick this up.
It is
I
right
mean, is
now.
it pretty good?
Yeah, right now it is. Right now it's picking us up.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Audio.
Yeah. So it catches all the talking.
So this is not really gonna make things of it.
Looks in there. It's only if like I have a tape in here.
Wait, don't you have a mic jack on the computer? Is that gonna make it worse though? Or better?
This is awesome.
That's better than plugging that in.
Hey! Hi, Shelly! Awesome, how are you?
Well, we got our first Crow Tribal member to interview live. Well, first our question is going to be the Sheridan Parade. Tell us your thoughts. What kind of event is this, and what is the tribal participation role?
Well, the tribe got invited for the last several years, and it's working out pretty good. These people are enjoying it. They like to come over here for the really races. They're a big part of it. You see that all the time. And these crows, they like to come to Sheridan. So, enjoy it. On the opportunities there.
Who do we expect to be in the parade today representing the Crow tribe?
He was Pat Alden.
Bighorn District Senator Pat Alden.
Jefferson, you have a variety of people in there, so you'll be all right. It'll be good.
We have tribal officials, dignitaries from Crow Agency and the Crow Indian Reservation here at the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. Set to start in about 10 minutes. We are here live. CTLB.org. Any other thoughts in closing?
Have a nice day. It's awesome. Be an Indian. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Curtis Rilbert, member of the Crow Tribal General Council, reporting live.
Whistling Water Clan
here in downtown Sheridan, Wyoming. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Give me a little more time, I'd wrote it.
You would have had a script for you, right?
Start writing scripts.
Here you go.
Is it picking up this wireless mic pretty good?
I should have put like signs up.
Like a teleprompter. Was it actually picking up? Could you tell if it was picking up when we were talking?
Yeah. All of it. Right now it's streaming.
Nice. Are you broadcasting right now?
Yeah. All of that is on there.
That part's not going to make YouTube, right? You'll edit that out.
I can.
Well, do whatever you want with it. Yeah, we have tribal officials here assembled at Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. It's Friday, July 11th, and we are just a few minutes away from the beginning of the parade. And we have Bighorn District Senator Pat Alden Jr., Speaker of the House, Lodgegrass District Representative. Also, we have the Tribal Chairman, the Tribal Secretary, and quite an assortment of representatives of the Crow Tribe. We will begin broadcasting live momentarily. Actually, we are broadcasting right now. The parade is going to start here soon. We don't have any way to tell if there's people watching, do we?
No.
Well, I'm going to go on to ctlb.org on my phone and see what happens. Marvel of, hey, We have another celebrity that shows up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are graced with the presence of Bobby Hubbs. Come here, over here, in full view of the camera. Give us some thoughts, opinions, musings, ideas. What kind of parade are we going to have today? Well, how is the Crow tribe being represented? What are your thoughts?
Well, the Crow tribe has been represented pretty good. We got the gathering of the nation right here. Looking pretty good. Like it. What's this all about? This is actually a pretty big event here in Sheridan. It's the first time I've been to town here last week. But,
Fresh out on bail, Mr. Hobby Hugs. Now tell us what is
well, the Crow tribe, the participants of the relay represent the tribe. They're doing pretty good from what I understand. I'm sure they'll take first this year. They're outstanding athletes. They're pretty good. They're really something to watch. And everybody out there can watch them.
And final question, how come you are not in parade today?
Well, I'm an area rancher and I get to do it on a business in the parade. I've got nothing to show off.
Good answer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hobby Hugs, Crow Indian Reservation, member of the Crow tribe, here to enjoy today's festivities. The parade is going to start momentarily. Stay tuned. Thank you very much. Oh, we're broadcasting live on the internet, ctlb.org, official website of the Crow Tribal Legislative Branch. There's the World Wide Web. Everybody across the United States and in fact the world will be able to watch. Anybody that tunes into the website. Yep. Everybody gets 15 minutes of fame. I think you just had about 2 or 3 minutes right there.
I'll come and catch the rest later.
Yep. Hobby was actually a local celebrity. He provided some comedy with the radio broadcasting local stations here in the past. So he's a known character here in Sheridan. We'll talk more about that later. Hey, we have another celebrity. One right after another. We have Senator Kyle Renz of the Center Lodge District. Boy, this is an all-star ensemble we're having today. Lots of tribal officials and dignitaries here to enjoy today's festivities. It is a veritable who's who. Say something now, Lorenzo. Yeah. What do you say? And Mr. Clarence Three Irons is who you've seen us walk through the. We got a lot of celebrities today. This is kind of the Crow Corner. I think we've got quite a good representation of the Crow tribe here. Downtown Sheridan, Wyoming. 2014 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. Set to start here in just a few minutes. Thank you for tuning in. Official website of the Crow Tribal Legislative Branch of Government, ctlb.org. Bad music. Safe. That's a good one.
See, maybe we could just put it on the side. Yeah, it picks up pretty good.
This is Crow Corner for sure. large unicycle. You don't see those every day. We will definitely keep the camera focused on that unicycle, and hopefully the authorities are aware of safety concerns with that apparatus. We will keep you posted on any developments.
Oh, look right there. You get the sign?
That's explosive. You know what we ought to do? Did? Well, we should have had a truck. The truck should have been in the parade. Yep. In front of the officials, and then panning around. Hey, we're gonna do that for fair. Or something now. Ladies and gentlemen, more celebrities on the street. Here we have Alvin and Cassie Fritzler of Lodgegrass. We are broadcasting live on the World Wide Web, ctlb.org. Sheridan Wild Road 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in what we are calling Little Crow here in Sheridan. Crow Town. So like if we had adjusted like that, I think we'd have been in trouble. What is the battery, Aziz?
Light. Aziz. Aziz. Light. Do not detonate.
Get FBI tracker on this.
Get ready.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are getting closer to the beginning of today's parade here in Sheridan, Wyoming, the Sheridan Wild Parade. Scheduled to start at 10 o'clock. And they're not thinking they're going to be going by Indian time. Let's see how the broadcast looks. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Harris and Lorenzo Mountain Sheep here broadcasting live from Sheridan, Wyoming, downtown Sheridan for the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. That's good. Okay. Getting very close to the start of the parade. We're going to be broadcasting from two vantage points. The beginning of the parade is going to be focused on the tribal officials who are participating, and then we're going to move to another vantage point to catch the start of the parade, and we will be broadcasting the parade in its entirety from that point.
Jump on that thing?
I think it's going to go in front of the officials the whole way. I think we're okay. We had like 20 minutes or a half hour even. It's like wait on the festival. security or what? Ladies and gentlemen, the Pro Tribe is going to be very well represented today. 2014 Sheridan Wild Radio Parade. We are just moments away from the start. We've got tribal officials from the executive branch and the legislative branch that are assembling. We have a lot of Crow tribal members that have come to today's event. A lot of Crow celebrities. In fact, we've got Mr. Albert Grovon, former tribal court judge. We have a who's who of tribal members. We're calling this the Crow section of at least the spectator portion of the parade. All here to see friends and family, representatives of the Crow tribe. Beautiful weather, the sun's shining. We have perfect conditions for a parade here in Sheridan. Glad you could join us. Enjoy the sights and the sounds. Burnsville Mountain Sheep, myself, Jay Harris, will be broadcasting live throughout today's events. And it would be cool if we would have had somehow the ability to beat me in relay too.
Keep going in front of you. Make sure it's in the TV.
Yep. Glad we bought a wireless mic. We have an extraordinary representation of the Crow tribe today. I mentioned earlier, in the background, I'm not going to disrupt the view, but in the background, we are participating. Today's parade, we have the tribal chairman, Darren Oakile, we have the tribal secretary, AJ Notafred, we have the legislative branch, the Speaker of the House, Blue Old Crow, who's going to also be in the parade, and many others. As you can see, it's quite a collection representation from the Crow tribe participate in today's Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. Set to begin in just a few moments. It's 10 o'clock now, so virtually any time the parade is going to start, we're going to be broadcasting throughout its entirety. So stay with us, stay tuned in, and enjoy the sights and the sounds of the 2014 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade.
What's the page to get on there? I'll put it on Facebook.
And we have Chairman Darren Oakile, executive branch here. As mentioned earlier, this is a very important event for the Crow tribe. It's a very large parade. It's one of the largest parades in the western United States, and it is a historic Crow country. And this is something that is very well attended by tribal members. So very glad to be here, and we're very glad you are able to tune in. Stay tuned in. CTLB.org, the official website of the Crow Tribal Legislative Branch of Government, going to be broadcasting live the 2014 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade in its entirety. We'll be focusing here on the Crow Tribal officials. We have legislators, we have former legislators, we've got tribal officials of the executive branch, we've got dignitaries of various sorts representing the Crow tribe. Friends and family, stay tuned in. Enjoy the sights and sounds of the 2014 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. Loud for your voice. During the music portions, is there a way to make the iPhone play louder?
It could, but it's super loud already.
Oh, that's what I mean. Set up. Right. tribal elder who's entrance into the parade today. Parade was set to start at 10 o'clock. It's 10:05 now, so we are on the cusp of the beginning of the 2014 Crow participation in the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. Downtown Sheridan, Wyoming. Weather could not be any better. Buzzy Trevor's up walking down the street. Former gaming commissioner of the Crow Tribe, Sylvan Buzzy Trevor's up. Anybody who's anybody is here in downtown Sheridan, Wyoming today for the 2014 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. We have Shawnee Mariah Reelbird, Alma Reelbird. This is what we're calling the Crow Corner, so if anybody wants to give a shout out to the world, come on over here.
Put me on TV.
That's how I should campaign. Have like a cane too. And we are set to begin the Crow Tribe's participation in the 2014 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. Newton Old Crow Sr., we've got former Senator Woodrow Plainfeather, the Lodge Pass District. We've got quite an assortment of Crow Tribal members who will be participating in the parade. Make sure we get the Tribal Secretary. Crow Tribal Secretary Alvin Not Afraid, also known as AJ Not Afraid, he will be part of today's tribal representation and procession, the delegation of the Crow Tribe here at the 2014 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade, downtown Sheridan, Wyoming. Also have the Vice Secretary of the Crow Tribe, Mr. Sean Backbone, Center Lodge District, former Crow Tribal legislator, is now an executive branch official. He's the Vice Secretary representing the Crow Tribe here, downtown Sheridan, Wyoming, 2014 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. We're calling it Crow Corner. This is the start of the tribe's representation in the parade. The parade is set to start at 10. We're about ready to start now. So stay tuned. Tell your friends and family to log on to ctlb.org. Enjoy all the sights and sounds and the colors of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. Sheridan Wild. West is west. I got the Pink Panther coming. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we are broadcasting live from downtown Sheridan, Wyoming for the 2014 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. And the pro-tribal officials of the executive branch and the legislative branch are going to be participating in the parade. That's what you're seeing now on your camera, on your screen being broadcast here. We've got a camera set up in downtown Sheridan, and we've got quite a representation of the pro-tribe. Seeing Vice Chairman Dana Wilson. Newton Okro will be carrying the American flag, leading the procession, tribal officials. We've got Mr. George Wilbur III. It looks like he may be the master of ceremonies. We're witnessing behind-the-scenes activity here at Sheridan, Wyoming, as we prepare for the tribe's entrance into the parade procession. Parade officials are conversing with some of the representatives of the tribe on the logistics as far as the order of horses and floats. It is an extraordinarily large parade in its entirety. Very well organized event.
Historical Sheridan, where the West is never been. 1878, trappers, farmers, and ranchers made their way to the western frontier.
Vice Chairman like the cigarette. Sure, you got him. Yeah. Oh, you got him. Vice Chairman Wilson enjoying a smoke break, lighting a cigarette. Tobacco is very sacred to the Crow people, and Vice Chairman Wilson is enjoying a cigarette here this morning and exercising his right to utilize tobacco. Almost looks like the Marlboro Man. Corky Oldhorn just led the tribal delegation here with a prayer to start the participation, and they will be entering the parade momentarily. Corky Oldhorn, of course, is a tribal elder, a respected elder, and has the cultural right to engage in such public activities involving the Crow tribe. Very well-dressed Crow tribal members today. War bonnets, buckskin outfits, vests, leggings, cuffs, breastplates. We got a very, very beautiful display of Crow culture for the Sheridan community. See, former Crow Senator Woodrow Shorty Plainfeather will be carrying the American flag alongside Newton Old Crow Sr., both of whom are military veterans. They'll be carrying the flag of the United States. We think that the plan is for the tribe to enter the parade after the Forest Service, and that's the float that we see in the distance with Smokey the Bear in the back of the pickup bed. The pickup marked with the Forest Service emblem on the door. The tribe will be entering the parade after the Forest Service vehicle, we believe. Today's function very well organized. There's parade officials that are marshaling everybody into the parade, and everybody that is involved in the parade as a participant is assigned a number, and the number dictates the order in which they can enter the parade in the procession. We have, at this point in time, the tribal officials are entering the parade. Quite a few horsemen. Well-dressed horsemen, hallmark of the Crow tribe. The old saying, every crow loves a parade, holds true very much so this morning here at the Sheridan Wild Rodeo. We're broadcasting live downtown Sheridan for the 2014 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. And we have tribal officials who are going to be representing the tribe, who are entering the parade now. Led by Tribal Chairman Darren Old Coyote, we've got the Executive Branch Vice Chairman Dana Wilson, Tribal Secretary AJ Not Afraid, and many others. We've got senators of the legislative branch, Senator Rogers of Black Lodge District. We've got Senator Alden, Pat Alden Jr. of the Bighorn District, as well as family of the legislators. We've got our Sergeant at Arms who's participating. That is Mr. Kenny Chesney, pretty on top. We've got Senator Three Irons of the Black Lodge District participating as well. As mentioned earlier, the Speaker of the House is also here representing the Crow Tribal Legislature and the Crow Tribe in the parade. We've got a very well represented Crow Tribe today. Single file, Indian style. My goodness. We've got a lot of elk tooth dresses. Ladies of the Crow tribe. Crow tribe very well represented today. Single file, Absalagas style. Beautiful Absalaga women today participating in the parade. We also have a float featuring Crow tribal members, and we've got a lot of beautiful elk tooth dresses on display. We don't have any indication of what this float is exactly, but we do know it is Crow tribal members. I think sometimes you can just decorate a float without a specific purpose and just show off. I think that's what we're doing today. Showing off the color, grandeur, Crow tribe, its culture, attire used by tribal members for centuries, indicating wealth, prestige. We've also got a drum group, the second of the tribal floats. They'll be singing traditional music today for friends, family, and spectators here in downtown Sheridan, Wyoming. Men's dancers on the float, very well decorated. Go along with the drum group. And we got a third float as well. This one we got a camp frame, decorated, lots of children, elk tooth dresses. We got men's fancy dancers, another drum group. Lots of sound, sight, color for today's festivities. A great representation of the Crow tribe at the Sheridan Rodeo Parade. We have a fourth float as well that is now entering the parade procession, and this is going to be a bunch of women and children. Elk tooth dresses. Very beautiful color and display. Got a fourth float, very well decorated. Traditional Crow saddle on the hood of the pickup truck, and that is going to be the Crow tribal representation in today's Sheridan Rodeo Parade. Out. Catching on the backside. Oh, it's dead? No, tell him. Okay, stay tuned. We are going to be coming back momentarily. We are going to switch the broadcast site in order to catch the beginning of the parade and to broadcast it in its entirety from this marshal all the way to the fire truck in the back. We're going to catch it all. Stay with us. We will be back momentarily.